One of the most sold and very successful car in the Tata lineup is the Tata Punch, and it is favorite because of the dimensions, the compact SUV nature. And in 2026, we have got a very interesting facelift. The exteriors, the interiors have been completely different, and interestingly, we have got a new engine which is the most powerful in the segment, which is also a 1.2 turbo. I'm going to tell you all the details. Before that, say subscribe to Pradeep on Wheels channel. This is a brand new one. Let's talk about the front design first. Especially the front look remains the same in terms of dimensions because this is a facelift, not a generational change. Upper section, you have this piano black finish. There is slots kind of design given over here. 3D Tata logo here. And we also have a 360-degree camera. The quality is very, very nice. Even the grille is a 3D type design. The bumper is redesigned. Overall, the front look is very nice. And if you talk about the headlamp section, you have the LED strip over here, which is a DRL, also works as an indicator. And the headlamp is very, very powerful, man, because you have the high beam, low beam here. There is a fog lamp, which also works as a cornering lights as well. That's a very interesting touch. Overall, the front design is nice. You also have the different color options given over here. Tow hook here. You have the 16-inch wheels. This is kind of a trail crease design, but it is a diamond cut. There is also piano black finish, Tata logo here. Disc brakes given in the front. It comes with a lot of safety equipment, ABS, EBD, ESP, because it's a 5-star rated car. And Tata Motors today showed us that they tested the latest Punch with a Tata truck and it was safe. So that's a very good safety feature, especially most of the Tata cars are very, very safe because it is equipped with a 6 airbags. If you see the dimensions, it's almost similar. It is under 4 meters, about under 3.9 meters, but there is an increase in length of 49 mm. Because of that, there is an increase in space here. The the car remains the same. Because of the boxy nature, this is considered as an SUV, subcompact SUV. The roof rails are non-functional one. There is a dual tone color option here, red, black, and the white topping given, especially in the top end model. And the ground clearance of this vehicle has been increased. I think previously it's about 183 mm. Now it's about 193. Very, very good ground clearance. ORVMs has this nice piano black finish, integrated indicators, and a 360-degree camera as well. Also, the 37-liter petrol tank, which also has a naturally aspirated petrol engine, turbo petrol, which I'll show you in some time, and also a CNG tank given as well. And if you see the rear look, it's completely different, similar to that of the EV version of the Punch. You have the connected tail lamp. The light bar looks very nice. The Tata logo here, 360-degree camera, defoggers, wipers, shark fin antenna, and there is a spoiler that is in different color. Very importantly, one of the reasons why this car is very, very successful is because of the boot space. About 360 liters is what they are quoting. The depth is there. There's the light hooks given. I like it very much. And underneath this, you also have a steel spare wheel, which is an undersized one because standard you get 16-inch wheels, but the spare wheel is 15 inches. CNG version, I'll show you the boot space. You will be very, very impressed. When we talk about the interiors, we definitely have to talk about the powertrain options because for the first time in this segment, you have a 1.2 liter, that too a turbo petrol engine, because Tata calls it an iTurbo because this produces about 120 bhp and 170 newton meters of torque. For some people with a compact SUV, that might sound like a less, but this size, this weight ratio with this engine, I think this car will fly, man. It's like a extended crossover hatchback. It's going to be very nice. Along with that, Tata Motors also have a 1.2 Revertron, which means naturally aspirated engine that produces about 89 bhp or about 180 newton meters of torque. Good options. You also have a CNG engine which produces little less power and less torque, but very good for city driving. But in this particular turbo petrol engine, you don't have an automatic, only 6-speed manual. So it's going to be very, very good, especially with the manual gearbox. We're going to test it very, very soon, how this drives and all. But overall, this is the option that you have. The engine bay looks quite nice. There is an insulation given. The firewall is there. In the driver side, you have a request sensor, but most impressive part of this car is this 90-degree opening. I think I really like it because getting into the car, getting out of the car will be very, very easy. If you see the materials that is used, it's a hard plastic, but dual color option. There is a white color given as well. Contrast wise, it looks good. The power windows, the ORVM controls, the doorknob is there in this chrome finish. There's speakers because in this car there is 4 tweakers, 4 speakers, so total about 8-speaker system there in this latest Punch. Now, Tata has done a lot of work in the interior, especially the gadgets that has given, features that they have given, especially this 10.3-inch infotainment system works very crisp, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, especially the 360-degree camera is very impressive. As you see closer, there is a nice viewing angle, especially the camera, and they also have this blind spot monitoring as well. When you turn left, you have this left view. When you turn right, you have this right view. I think this is a very good passive or active safety feature that is given along with the safety nature of this car. Things that's been borrowed from the Nexon and Altros and all. The AC touch panel that is given here. Not a big fan of this, but it looks quite nice in this piano black finish. Automatic climate control, 360-degree camera. There is a knobs that is given for the AC and also for the blower, and there is a lock option that is given in the center. You can also control the hill descent control, and all these features are given. There is a wireless charging pad here as well. 65-watt charger first in the segment. There is a 12-volt socket here, normal USB socket as well. This is an AMT gearbox, and I'm surprised there is a paddle shifters given for the 5-speed AMT. I think that's very interesting. For the first time in the segment, you also have this electronic IRVM, so riding in the night will be much easier. I think this is also first in the segment. There's also safety features like SOS, calling, and there is a small sunroof which is a voice enabled one. In this car, you also have this automatic rain sensing wipers, automatic headlamps. So all of this is very nice. Even in the dashboard, there is a dual color option here, hard plastics. There is also hard plastic, no soft touch materials, but there is a Punch ka nice triangle logo given. This is more like a wood finish. The AC vents position is different now. There is a cup holders option given in the middle. The armrest is quite high. There is a storage option here, storage option here in the glove box, and the seats are also redesigned as well. Now the shape of the seat is quite nice. There is a low angle. There is an extended under thigh support. Because of this, you will be super comfortable. Adjustable headrest option as well. Even the steering wheel is very similar to that of the Nexon. There is the illuminated Tata logo, multimedia controls, cruise control option. Looks very nice, the 2-spoke one. Backseat experience, the doors are very similar, dual tone color. The bottle holders are big here. And one of the things that I like here is how well they've integrated the armrest here. There is no cup holders option, but 3-point seat belt for all 3 passengers. I've adjusted according to my height, and you can see the underside support here because of the thigh extension. There is an AC vents here, 15-watt charger that is given. The door pockets are given. Let me close it here. And the sunroof is not extended, but because of the sunroof, you see here, the headroom is reduced a little bit. Now let me show you. This is how much the headroom that I am getting. So if you have the entire sunroof, then you will not have any headroom. Tata Motors smartly have given a smaller sunroof because of that, but decent enough headroom. But my size people, definitely 3 people can't sit. So 2 people with smaller adult in between. Another good thing is there is a flat footboard. So even the center passenger will be very comfortable. Another thing is there is an adjustable headrest given for all 3 passengers as well. And overall, the rear space is nice because the overall length of the car, 49 mm, has been increased. So the space feels very nice. It feels premium in the interiors. And the back seat experience overall is very nice because this comes under 3.9 meters. So that's another thing, because it's not under 4 meter car. It's a subcompact car. So definitely great pricing, great space, and overall the interior feels very nice after the facelift, and a lot of people will buy because this is a safe car, because 5-star rated, and the Tata Motors tested the Punch against a Tata truck and still scored a 5-star, B NCAP, G NCAP and all of that. So definitely very good. And you also have the passive safety features as well, because hill descent control, hill hold assist, ABS with EBD, ESP, all of this comes standard in this car. So definitely overall the viewing angle is also much better than the competition. About 73% visibility is what they have given, but the competition is about 69% visibility overall in this car. So very good. Now, and a lot of people, especially in the city driving experience, they will be looking for the CNG, and we also have the iCNG version. Interestingly, Tata has updated a lot of things in this car. I have to show you the boot space, especially unlike the petrol version where you have about 366 liters of boot space, in this you get about 210. You can see 2 trolleys that is loaded, 2 backpacks with the parcel tray. Underneath this, you have this twin cylinder setup. So because of that, you have adequate boot space. Spare wheel is underneath, as you can see the glass over here. So in the CNG version, you have little less power than the naturally aspirated one. Even the torque is little low, but you'll get a lot of mileage, especially in the city driving experience. And this becomes the only CNG vehicle where you get an AMT gearbox option. So you have the convenience of good mileage. At the same time, you also have AMT gearbox to drive in the city traffic. So it'll be very, very easy. And a lot of people will buy the CNG version for sure, but the interiors, features, everything remains the same. And now this is the more accessorized, sporty version of the Punch, and they are calling this HBX edition because in the bonnet you have this decal, spoilers kind of a thing. In the front you also have this bumper additions that is given, but the side part is my favorite because this has nice aftermarket alloys kind of a thing. I've stick the Tata logo here, but this is a 15-inch wheels, completely blacked out. It looks very, very nice. In the side, even the roof rails have this nice additions that is given, and the door claddings also have this additions which also looks like a chrome finish. With this tires, it looks very, very nice. In the rear also, with this additional spoiler that they have given, it looks very, very sporty. Now, time to understand the conclusion of the Punch. In the end, I want to conclude by saying that it's a very, very good update, especially the interior feels very nice and upmarket now. At the same time, the engine option that is given, especially for the enthusiasts with the 1.2 liter I-turbo engine, I think that's going to be very, very nice. Maybe we missed the automatic, but that's okay. I love the interiors. I love the ergonomics of the car, and this is a safest because it's an entry-level car that a lot of people can buy. At the same time, it's safe and has all the bells and whistles at a price point under 10 lakh rupees, even for the top end variant ex-showroom. I think that's very, very good. And we're going to ride this car, and how this turbo petrol feels, we're going to tell it very, very soon. But what do you think about this Punch facelift? Let us know in the comment section. At the same time, do like this video, and if you're new to this channel, do subscribe to it as well. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, take care.